Hey everybody, Cat Tech here. How you doing? I'm here with Jeffrey. Say hi, Jeff.
Hi.
So Jeff and I went camping a couple weeks ago for his Cub Scouts. I actually got this, the Coleman Flatwoods II, wrong side, Flatwoods II tent. So this tent does sleep up to 4 people. Just in case you needed more, they do make the exact same version of this tent for 6 people. This particular tent, you could also get 1 queen air mattress in. The tent is rated up to 35-mile-an-hour winds. This is rated as a 3-season tent. So, there were some things that Jeff and I really liked about the tent, some of the things that we didn't really like about the tent. It comes with 2 pouches, one for the rods, which I'll show you, one for the stakes. Get a total of 7 stakes. And again, we already unpacked it and used it, but we wanted to show you when we went camping. It was kind of late, and then when we broke it down, we didn't really have time. When we arrived at the campsite, it was almost dark, so we wanted to get the tent set up, and I didn't have time to film it, but we wanted to share our opinions. You also get 3 sets of rods. Let's show everybody, Jeff. So 1 for the front piece, and then 2 sets for the main tent. It's a very easy tent to put together. Jeff is almost 6 years old, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
And Jeff and I put it together. You also get a Rainfly, which you'll see as well, which you can or cannot use, and then the main tent is behind us. So Jeff, come here for a sec. So did you like the tent?
Yeah.
You had fun camping and stuff?
Yeah.
So there's some things we really liked about the tent and some things we didn't. So we're going to tell you all about that as well after we assemble the tent, but we wanted to show you how easy it was to put the tent together, and we'll give you some shots in the tent, take it down, and then we'll give you our review and final thoughts on the tent. So let's get started and let's put it together. Right, Jeff? You ready? Give me 5. We putting this tent together again?
I'm ready.
Cool. I'm ready too. Let's go do it. Come on, buddy.
But first, I want to put my Pikachu down.
Sure, buddy. Put Pikachu away. Let's get this tent together. Let's grab the rods.
I'll get the stakes and the rods. Look, Dad, it's not even heavy.
So before we go further into the review, I just wanted to show you a quick time lapse we made of Jeffrey and I putting the tent together and taking it down. Again, it's going to take you less than 10 minutes to assemble the tent, and it comes down just as quickly. So again, before we get into the review, I just wanted to give you an idea of this, and in the rest of the video after this time lapse, you're going to see the details of how to put it up or pitch the tent, and then how to take it down. Again, it's a very simple, easy process. It's a great tent overall, as you're going to see in the video. And at the end of the video, we're going to tell you what we like and what we didn't like in the tent and about it. Again, much we liked, and there were only 1 or 2 things we didn't like. Okay, everybody, sorry about that, but the camera ran out of battery, so we changed out the battery and we're back. We've extended the rods, we've laid out the tent, and Jeff and I are going to feed these through now. So to show you how easy it is to assemble, I'm going to start here. You'll see here that you're basically just going to feed the rods through. Just go to the other side like we did, buddy.
Okay. I'm ready. Is it feeding through all the way?
Yep, you got it, buddy. Pull that rod just gently, and just watch the pull in the back. It's okay, Jeff. Put it back together. Nice, buddy. And that's perfect. Stop for a sec. Let's get the other rod fed through. Stand right over there, Jeff. You got it? Cool, perfect. Set it down. Let's go to the other corner.
Okay. I'm going.
You can see how easy it is to assemble this.
Be careful, it's kind of by the wall.
I know, buddy. We're good. Thank you.
I have it.
Just hold it. Don't pull. I'll feed. Don't pull, Jeff. Cool. Perfect, Jeff. Fix that corner.
Okay.
So a little tip here, when you're feeding it through, it's better to push and somebody else to work the middle. Jeff was kind of pulling, and then the rods stay together. It's actually harder, ironically enough, to take it apart, right, Jeff? Than to put it together. So let's finish it, setting it up, and we'll be right back. Come on, Jeffrey, let's do it.
Okay.
So what you're going to do at this point is you're going to take the ends.
Okay. And then put it here.
Yep, right there, buddy.
Oh, that's
Cool. Let's go to the other side. We start by working one end at a time, and you're just going to push. And Jeff, I just need you to go right here to work this through a little. You just want to get it kind of in the middle when you start doing this.
calm down, Dad.
It's okay, Jeff. Cool. You got that in, buddy?
Yeah, I got this
Just
one.
hold it, don't move. I'm gonna feed my end in first.
Oh no.
That's okay, buddy. Pour it right like that.
This one's kind of like up. Flip this one's out.
That's okay, buddy. You wanna try and put it back in?
Yeah. Oh
Whoop.
no.
I know, that's okay, buddy. We got it.
Is it the other end? I'll hold this.
Perfect, Jeff. Step back for 1 sec. Watch yourself.
Careful going slower.
That's okay, buddy. This tent is good up to 35 miles per hour. Did you know that?
No.
How do you know that?
Whoa. It's like a triangle.
Yep.
You know that? Should we
Come here,
cut
Jeff.
this
Let's tell everybody what's going on. Just a couple other quick notes. Come here, buddy. So just a quick note. You saw how easy it was to assemble. You basically put that through, put the stakes in. We'll get some close-ups so you can see. The other thing to remember, when you tent, usually you want to put a tarp underneath. I didn't do that here. We're in the backyard. We didn't get a chance when we really went camping. Right, Jeff?
Yeah.
So we didn't get a chance when we really went camping to show you this, so we're doing it now. But I did use a tarp under it, which prevents damage to your bottom of the tent, and it just gives you a better layer. So when you're ready to pack the tent up, it's a lot easier, and the bottom of the tent is actually clean, and you just have to deal with the tarp, which is a lot easier than the whole tent. So that's just a couple notes on that. So let me get Jeff and I to finish it up, and we'll show you. Right now, we don't have the Rainfly on. I'm going to put it on, not totally stake it in, but I just wanted to show you. So let's, what do you want to do first, Jeff?
What do you mean?
Let's get finished with the tent. So also you're going to attach these pieces on the side. Holds the rods in
I'll do
place.
the other
Thanks,
side
buddy.
of that.
So when you're setting it up, these little clips go onto the rods that are here.
Oh, it's a little bit too hard.
Well, I'll help you, buddy. No big deal.
This side is like higher, so it actually like harder.
You want to hammer the stakes in just to show people?
Yeah. I'll get
We're going to need
4
4, buddy. Yep.
of the stakes. I got 4 of the stakes
Go 1.
here. I'll hammer the other side in.
Cool. Let's pull. Wait, Jeff. Pull it out.
Here. I'll put the stake. I'll go to the other end. Now it won't go away. Great stake. Let's go stake it in.
So we got the, yep, come here, buddy. Let's tell everybody what, so we just staked it in. A couple of things to note on the stakes. They're just regular rods. So if you're going to be camping in sandy or other ground, that these may be hard and they may not stick well into the sand or into another ground, they do sell at a bunch of other outdoor stores and all over the place other stakes that you can use that are more grippy, that would have things to prevent them from pulling out. So we just wanted to make you aware of that. So this is the tent without the rain guard on. We're going to give you a quick tour, put it back on the tripod, then put the rain guard on just so you can see with it on, and that's really it. But the tent is that simple to set up. So Jeff, you ready to give everybody a tour of the inside?
Yeah.
You gonna do it?
Yeah.
Tell everybody.
So it's like a triangle. It's like a
Tell them, not me, buddy, right now.
It's gonna be like a triangle tent, and in the inside, it's kind of like, it's kind of like.
Place to sleep.
Yeah, and it's like red on the inside.
Cool. Let's go show
And
everybody, all right?
It has like pockets
Yep.
on the side.
You're showing, buddy. Let's go show everybody. Let's show you what it looks like.
Like what I liked was it was fun to sleep in, and it was so good.
Cool. Let's show everybody.
Great.
Okay, first a couple of quick things. These are the hooks I mentioned. So once you put the rods in as you watch the video, there are going to be 2 hooks on each side that get attached here. Then this gets put in there. These are the rods, and then we put the stake. We hammered the stake in here. You can see, aside from the front, we're going to come back to my front, which is one of the issues I had. You can see that it's all mesh on the outside. It's a nice size tent. There's mesh actually everywhere around. Jeff, come on over. And where's the opening? And Jeffrey is going to go in. So right now, as you see the tent, this was my one issue with the tent. The door is only half of it. So depending upon how many people you have and how they're going inside and out of the tent, this may be an issue for you. It was an issue for Jeff and I didn't like the fact that the whole front of the tent doesn't open like most tents. So you're really just opening half the tent. There's no door here. This is the only door, which again, depending upon your needs, may or may not work. Jeff, why don't you go and show everybody?
Okay.
You also, there is mesh here that you can see, so you can unzip from the inside and then have windows in the front, mesh windows in the front as well. I'm going to leave it closed. We're there. Let's talk, Jeff, about this.
And there's pockets right here.
Yep.
And on the other side too.
So there's 2 inside pockets that you can store things and have. Also to note, we hung our lantern from the top, so there is a hook to hang your lantern from the top of the tent. And you can see it's pretty roomy. Jeff, why don't you show everybody?
And here's some big windows that you can't close, but if you put the rain roof on, and you can't see anything from the big window.
You can also see here that the bottom is actually up, which is nice. So if it does you get caught in rain and it does flood a little, the water's not going to pour in through the tent. You do have this leeway here, which most tents have, to give you protection there. Again, I mentioned the tarp in the beginning of the video. Just to note, we didn't do this because we wanted to show you it, but we went camping, we put a tarp underneath the tent. It'll keep the bottom cleaner, and you can see how thin the bottom actually is, and it prevents anything, depending upon your camping grounds, from coming through. Twigs, sticks, pine cones if you didn't clear the area well, or whatever it might be. Right, buddy?
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else you want to add about the inside?
So there's tags on the. There's a tag on this pocket, but not on the other one.
Yep.
And
the doors zip up.
The
cool.
door is.
Do you want to put the? Sorry to interrupt you, Jeff. Would you like to put the Rainfly on to show everybody the Rainfly?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna put the Rainfly on, and we'll be right back. Okay, like I said, we're gonna put the Rainfly on. The 3 remaining stakes are to secure the Rainfly. And one thing to note when you do, for those that are watching to learn how to do this, there's the rods, those other rods I mentioned actually go through here. So you're going to want to make sure, you can see this is really the only red piece, that the red piece is in the front. This is going to give you that dome over the door, so if it is raining, this will cover it just a little bit. So Jeff, let's get this set up.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Jeff and I, right? Jeff?
Yeah.
So we've got the
thing.
What do we got, Jeff? The Rainfly put on.
Yeah.
So a couple of quick notes on the Rainfly. I'm going to show you the inside here. These clips go down to under these clips. So just for those that are watching, to show how to set this up, this is going to go on and do it. There's also 4, which I'm not going to attach, and I actually didn't attach them when we went camping, but 4 other pieces, string on the side to really secure the Rainfly. If it's raining or whatever, that'll tent the stake. You would stake these in. That's what the other 3 stakes. So there's 3 of these on the back, and then the other side. And that other rod that we mentioned gets fed in through here. So you can see there's a piece here, and then the ends perfectly fit into here, and it gives you that added protection that I was telling you about. So let's just get this clipped in. I already staked it in, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but the Rainfly just hooks in right under here. And that's done. I'm not going to connect it now, but there's also Velcro pieces that nicely go around, so it also secures the Rainfly to the rod of the frame of the tent. And you can see there's another piece here, and there's 2 on each side to connect it. Now you can see how good of a top it actually gives you protection from the rain and how much you'll get from that. So that, everybody, is the tent fully assembled. Like I said, very easy. It would take you about 10 minutes to assemble the tent. And I did it with my 6-year-old son. Come on, Jeff. Don't be bashful.
Okay.
We're going to go back in the tent and zip it up?
Yeah.
We're going to go in. I just want to show you the front with the windows open. But that's really it. Very simple to set up, very easy. We're going to take apart the tent, and then we're going to tell you what we liked and really didn't like. There's a couple big dislikes. Like I meant, my big issue is the door. It's only half, so depending upon if you do a lot of summer or spring and you want the whole front to vent as well, you don't get that option. This is the one thing I didn't like about the tent. It is a very light tent, but we're going to get into that, so let me just show you the mesh here. Come on, Jeff, let's go inside and show everybody. We're going to zip it up from the inside. Hey everybody, I don't think you can see us, but we are in the mesh part. And let me just show everybody this bit. So the zippers really actually work well. They're non-catching. And you can see here the nice thing is that they have pieces here, so if you did need to want to roll up, if you wanted to roll up the windows and leave them permanently open, there is a clip here. It's a little hard one-handed. Jeff, you want to do this part? Just show everybody the clip there. So there's a clip that goes in that you can roll the windows to leave the windows open. Again, our big issue with the tent was that there's only one side of the door. So you can see only half the front opens. And now with the rain guard on the inside, you can see the Rainfly on the inside. You can just get an idea. It still is pretty airy. Anything else, Jeffy?
So there's another clip on the other window.
Yep, there is, buddy. Good job. And you do have a little hook up here if you needed to attach another lantern or put another lantern there as well. You can see that, and then there's a hook on the other window to roll up the other window. And anything else, buddy?
And there's another hook right here.
Yep, so there is another hook on there, which is good to mention, Jeff. So if you did want to roll the door open and leave it open, you can actually do that, where this will clip it around and you'll be able to fold it. Again, depending upon the bugs and where you're camping, you may or may not want to do that. So let's take it apart, Jeff, and then tell everybody our final thoughts on the tent. What do you think?
Okay, that sounds great.
Cool, let's do it.
Okay.
Disconnected the Rainfly. Oh, Jeff, just go on the other side. Very good, Jeff. We're going to take off all these clips that I mentioned. Just remember on the Rainfly when we set it up, I actually didn't Velcro the Rainfly on or attach the cords that I showed you before. So we're just going in reverse. Taking off these clips. You got it, buddy. Yep.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay, buddy. Awesome. Watch the pool, watch the pool.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. When you're deassembling the tent, this is the hardest part to not get when the rods separate. Jeff, just push your end a little.
Okay.
Actually, you know what, Jeff? I'll push towards you. Lift that up and just be careful. What we do is we just have somebody hold it and kind of just guide the rod through, and I'm going to push it. This is the only area where you might have a little issue. If the rods come and you don't watch your tension.
I already did it.
Cool, buddy. Cool.
No. I mean, it's real. I mean.
It's okay, buddy. Once it's through, we're good. Don't worry.
I mean, you're hard.
Cool. Do you want to? How's that, buddy?
No. Oh.
You'll do the next one. It's cool. Come on, we want to show everybody how quick it is and easy to do this. Another set of rods. You want to push towards me, Jeff?
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Can you pull now?
No, you got to push, buddy. Keep pushing.
I am.
It's okay. Watch your face. Go to the other side, buddy. Watch the pool. Oh, come over here, Jeff. Show everybody how easy it is to pull this up. You want to do this part?
Yeah.
Cool. Remember? Pull apart and flip.
Okay, pull apart and flip.
You work from your end, buddy.
Okay.
Pull apart and then flip. Come on, close.
Wait, I need to flip.
Good job, buddy. Pull apart and flip. Awesome. You can walk on the tent now. It's okay. Our feet are clean. Pull apart and flip. And pull apart and flip. Done. And let's just pull it, Jeff. And then get it folded up nice and neat and easy for when we're going to use it next.
Yeah. There's 7 of these steaks.
What's nice too, Jeff, bring the steaks over. Hand me the steaks first, buddy. Steaks only.
Okay.
So they give you a little bag for the steaks, so you don't lose them. You can keep everything organized, and then the steaks tie up, and there's a little bit of a string tie on the edge of the bag. I'm just going to tie them up, so when we throw them in, they stay in there. Done. And then Jeff has the steaks already, and guess what? There's another bag for the poles. Feed that in there, buddy.
Said feed again.
Yep, drop it in. Nice, Jeff. Same thing. There's ties on these, the bag for the poles.
And you see my little stuffed animal Pikachu. He's very nice.
He is nice.
Fuzzy and cuddable.
Cool. We'll do that for another review. We'll talk about Pikachu. So Jeff and I are going to fold this up into the bag, and then we're going to come back and finish our review how-to video of how to do this, set it up, and then we'll give you our review of what our final thoughts are. Right, Jeffy?
Yeah.
Give me 5. Awesome job again. See you in 2 minutes. We're going to pack this all up and put it in the bag. Hey everybody, a couple other quick things I just wanted to note also. On the tent bag itself, if you do forget or need help how to set it up, there are instructions that actually are attached to the tent bag. And on the bottom of the tent bag, you can remove this liner to get extra storage space. I'll show you in a sec. I'm actually able to get the whole tent back in this small bag. So let me do that. So as you can see now, Jeff and I finished packing up the tent. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Did you have fun doing that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Tell everybody how much fun you had.
I had so much fun when I went camping.
Cool, cool, awesome. So we've packed it up. So this fits into this big bag. Tent weighs 8.8 pounds. As I said before, it's got their WeatherTech. You have the liners in the back. The zippers are good quality. They're double stitched. Up front of the thing. It's got WeatherTech. It'll sustain up to 35-mile-an-hour winds. It's got the door awning that we mentioned. Anything else? Expandable carry bag. Their floor design. And the Rainfly. The things we didn't like about it. Jeff, what didn't we like about it? Let me just get a close-up. What we didn't like about it is the door. That it's only half the front of the opening. Again, this sleeps up to 4 people. And those 4 people, you can get 1 queen airbed mattress inside if you're thinking of that. I can't stand up in it. I'm tall. I am 6'3", and I can't stand in it. But you could, right? No problem.
Yeah.
And we both slept comfortably in it. We did have room for other people if we needed to have more people. If we wanted to take your brother and sister, we could have fit everybody in the tent because it's a 4-person tent. But with 4 people, it will be a little bit tight, especially in the middle of the night and somebody has to go to the bathroom in the dark. That'd be a problem, right?
Yeah.
Especially with the door only opening on one side, that might pose problems for you as well. But that's it. So mixed reviews on the tent, very easy to put together, very easy to set up. Jeff and I did it in less than 10 minutes, just like it says on the package. Got some good features, good quality, some things we liked, and a couple things we didn't like. But that's it. So we hope you enjoyed our review, setup of the tent, right? Anything else, Jeff? Should they give us a thumbs up and like?
Yeah.
And what else should they do? Subscribe. We got a lot of other cool camping and a bunch of other tech reviews coming up, along with sleeping bags and all the other camping stuff now, because we're into camping, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff likes to go camping, so we're going to put all our reviews for the camping stuff up as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope this was helpful, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Cool. See you later.
See you later.
Awesome job. Nice.